I had an easy time getting to infinite with Evo control. I went from 82 to 100 in about 3.5 hours. This is a lockdown deck using high evolutionary, and I do believe this deck is under scrutiny from Second Dinner because it has a very high win rate, cube rate, and play rate. So if you want to play this deck, do it now because it could very well be getting nerfed this Tuesday with the patch. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I'm speculating. I just wanted to go over every card in this deck. Wasp is one of my favorite cards with high evolutionary, and I think that Wasp is probably the second best high evolutionary card. I see a lot of decks running high evolutionary, Wasp, and Hulk only. Absolutely amazing. Being able to play Wasp when there's two other cards on your opponent's location basically strips away 2 power from them, and then you get 1. Can be played very late. Also fuels cost reduction on Abomination. When I start off the match with Sunspot, often I will play Sunspot on turn 2, and I like to play Sunspot into the far lane. This deck is susceptible to Killmonger because a lot of times the main win conditions on this deck are Sunspot and Nebula. Now, Nebula is probably one of my favorite one-drops in the game right now. I think Kitty is also one of my favorites, but Nebula does a lot of amazing things when in conjunction with Storm, Professor X, or Spider-Man, effectively locking your opponent from playing cards into that location, and so that Nebula can ramp up by 2 power. Storm is one of the key cards in this deck. Likely you want to play Nebula or Sunspot before you play Storm, and then after you play Storm on turn 4, Cyclops or Thing are just amazing to follow up on the store lane. Cyclops, probably my third favorite high evolutionary card. In order of my favorite would definitely be Hulk, Wasp, Cyclops, Thing, then Abomination. But being able to ping your opponent for 2 power is just quite amazing, as long as you're willing to not spend 1 energy. Now, the nerf to Spider-Man, increasing the cost from 5 to 4, did negatively impact Cyclops, because the idea then was to play Storm on turn 3, Cyclops turn 4, Spider-Man turn 5, and then the Cyclops would still be pinging. That doesn't happen anymore. But the Spider-Man nerf basically very minimally slowed this deck down. It had almost little to no impact from my point of view. Cyclops is still amazing. Not only do the pings do -2 damage to your opponent, but they also fuel Abomination. High evolutionary is just there to get the evolved cards. We'll see little to no play. Thing is amazing, immediately preceding Storm on turn 4, effectively 9 power. Also will be reducing the cost for Abomination. Professor X and Spider-Man do very similar things. Professor X locks out an entire lane and prevents your opponent from playing any more cards. And then optimally there would be Nebula and Cyclops to make sure that you get a W in that lane. Spider-Man synergizes better with cards like Doctor Doom, because then you can play Doctor Doom on turn 6 and then still get the 5 points from the Doombot. Abomination probably is the weakest card in the deck and can be replaced with a lot of different cards. I've seen builds that use Daredevil, builds that use Jeff, builds that use Iron Lad. So there is some flexibility. I oftentimes feel conflicted whether or not I want to play Thing or Abomination. They both net out 9 power. But sometimes Abomination is, does not get low enough in cost to make it effective. So this is probably my least favorite card in the deck. Doom is amazing to get into those hard to reach location, synergizes amazingly with Storm and Spider-Man. And then lastly, Hulk, which is my favorite high evolutionary card. And if I were to guess, probably will be up for nerfs. I think Second Dinner is probably looking heavily at this card. Let's get into some gameplay. Mojo World, Cyclops, Storm. We're gonna pass. It'd be best to draw into Sunspot or Nebula right now. +5 energy. Ooh, maybe we can lock out on a lane now. Kind of risky. I'm gonna YOLO it like this and just see how it goes. I mean, I feel like, I mean, you never know, right? We just never know. Maybe you YOLO it and see what happens. And then, I mean, that could be an L right there. It would have been better to had, you know, Nebula or Sunspot with Professor X for sure, but it's just hard to say, you know. But this is like, it could work out, you know, that, you know, if they're playing Jeff, that's not great also, but all right, what do we got? All right, so we win that lane there. Magic, all right, so they're blowing up that lane. Okay, Black Widow, okay. +1 energy this turn. Actually, that's good for me, right? Because then now I can play Cyclops. Let's do this. We're not having their little limbo thing. Yeah, we're not having it. We're not having it. Yeah, we're not having it. It's kind of unfortunate that what's his face got put there, but we're gonna do this anyways. And then Juggernaut, is that bad or not? I don't know. We're gonna find out, right? Actually, I feel like this is okay. I feel like this is just fine, right? Juggernaut's interesting. But then we're gonna have a monstrous Hulk, right? So Cyclops is gonna ping them for 2. Thing is gonna ping them for 3 more. Their Nebula's not gonna proc. Master Mold is fine. Oh, that's a W for sure. I mean, yeah, they're out. All right, that worked out pretty well. All right, let's keep going. We got a streak going on here, so I think this is exactly how the deck works, for sure. We're gonna play until we lose. We're on a winning streak here. I like to do videos like this where I get on a roll. I'll play until you lose. So that way you can see a loss too, right? All right, we're gonna do Sunspot over there. On turn 3, add a rock, which is fine. They can have a rock. I'd normally save Sunspot. Normally, if I was thinking I probably should not have played Sunspot there, but it's fine. I mean, I don't have Hulk in my hand. I think if you have Hulk in your hand, for sure, you're going to want to do that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know that like playing off curve is like 100% always the correct thing to do to like, oh, that feels bad. All right, Abomination got kicked up, which is, you know, I guess I can play him on turn 4 if, yeah, there's a situation. So Wasp there will knock down 2, which I'm gonna need for Abomination to play on turn 4. Oh, that's good for me, right? All right, so that'll paint. Oh, wait. Colossus can't have their power reduced. All right, well, I screwed up on that. All right. Ooh, this is going to be fun because now they have to, yeah, now they have to like deal with it, right? Icebox really screwed me up a little bit, frankly. Well, Warpath. All right. So they're not contesting. They're not contesting that over there. So this is, we're gonna snap right here. They're not gonna like this at all. I bet you they already thumbs up to me once. All right, let's see what you got, my guy. Iron Man, yeah. Just give me those cubes. Let's see if they thumbs up me like 100 times or whatever. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh my god, this deck is evil. It's evil. The deck is evil. Evil. We're gonna play until we lose. We're gonna play until we lose. Oh my god. Yeah, that went well. That was kind of evil, right? Oh my god. Yeah, Spider-Man being like 5 changed really very little. I mean, yeah, you know, it doesn't mean the Hulk is proccing or Cyclops is proccing as much, but still. All right, Mojo World with Hood. All right. Lemuria, no cards can be played here. This seems like a bad hand. We don't have any of the... We have all the expensive cards in the deck, which you can see above them here. Not happening, so this might peak. Ooh, that's bad, right? Wait a minute. Maybe that isn't bad. We're gonna go over here. Viper, he can have it. All right, we locked out that lane. So let's see here. How am I gonna win the middle? I guess I'm gonna play High Evolutionary. Green Goblin, fine. All right, so do we snap here? Yeah, we snap here. All right, we're gonna play Spider-Man and snap here. Yeah, we're gonna snap here, and then we're gonna play what, a 12 power Hulk behind that. Yeah, this is pretty. Let's see here. I don't think they're gonna have much to do there. Hazmat. All right. Yeah, fist bump. Thanks, my guy. All right, opponent retreated. We're gonna keep going. All right, so that's how this deck wins. We're on a streak here. Like I said, we're gonna keep playing until the deck loses. I do like to show the deck losing sometimes in my videos, just to, you know, like show you that they can lose, right? That's like this idea that decks never lose, and we have cherry-picked footage. Sometimes it's bad. I mean, I think it's not always bad, but I like to reflect the way that the deck actually plays out. All right, here we go. We got Venom. Let's see here. I'm going to play Sunspot there. All right, they got Misty Knight, Luke Cage. Okay, so that is not great for my deck. This could be what we're going to lose right here. Only one card here. We're going to snap. They retreat. Okay. Well, we got a favorable location there. All right. Like I said, we're on a win streak. I don't know how many games in a row this is, but this is pretty good. All right, we're going to keep going until I lose. We're just going to keep playing it, and that's how this deck works. And I do think they're going to make some sort of adjustment to this deck. I don't know what that is, but if I were to guess, we're going to get a patch on Tuesday. They've mentioned High Evolutionary Control and Galactus several times, and that feels like what they're interested in doing. All right, so we've got Nebula out. That's great. All right. Do I want a Sentinel? I do want a Sentinel. Okay. This is interesting, right? All right. Yeah, so we're playing off curve here so that the Cyclops should ping off, right? I mean, they've got Zabu, which is good. All right, so they're probably playing, if I were to guess, they're playing Killmonger. Yeah, we definitely want to play off curve. That's 9 power, right? Yeah, but I just want to play off curve. I do. I wanna get the power up just to. We can keep pinging. We get 3 power. 3 power plus 2 3 power from the Cyclops and 2 powers from the Hulk. Actually, we're gonna get 4 power, so 6 power. I guess playing the Thing would have been the same, but yeah, Killmonger's coming, so we have to like be mindful of that. Yeah, Killmonger is coming, so we're gonna lose the 5 power there. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I mean, this might stop the Nebula from getting killed. All right, there it is. Yeah, so we lose. It wasn't the best plan, but it's a loss. All right. I think we knew the Killmonger was coming, but anyways, yeah, that was a retreat. The deck is weak to Killmonger. Yeah, and I should have just retreated that last one. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.